Hello everyone. So looking forward to complete the whole CR section of the official's guide. I will start from the question number 677. Earlier I finished, excuse me, yeah, earlier I finished till 676. So today I will move forward with 677. So let's get started. Leptin, a protein occurring naturally in the blood, appears to regulate how much fat the body carries by speeding up the metabolism and decreasing the appetite when the body has too much fat. Mice that do not naturally produce leptin have more fat than other mice, but lose fat rapidly when they are given leptin injections. Unfortunately, however, leptin cannot be used as a dietary supplement to control fat, since the digestive system breaks down protein before they can enter the bloodstream. There are pharmaceuticals already available that can contribute to weight loss by speeding up the metabolism. People with unusually low levels of leptin tend to have a high percentage of body fat. And to both the mice that do not naturally produce leptin were from a specially bred strain of mice. The last one, mice whose bodies did not produce leptin also lost some of their body fat when given leptin injections. Okay, so let me read it once again. Leptin, what is it? A protein occurring naturally in the blood, which appears to regulate how much fat the body carries. It regulates how much fat the body carries by speeding up the metabolism and decreasing the appetite. Okay, when the body has too much fat. Mice that do not naturally produce leptin have more fat, oh yeah, than other mice, but lose fat rapidly when they are given leptin injections. So giving leptin injection actually they decrease the appetite. Ah, so yeah, but why will they lose fat? Okay. Unfortunately, however, leptin cannot be used as a dietary supplement to control fat. Uh, since the digestive system breaks down proteins before they can enter the bloodstream. Yeah, I think this is the correct answer. Uh, because it states, let me pause it. So I took, okay, because it states that how much you take the leptin, it's gonna break down as protein. So the purpose is not met, correct? Hmm. Now the second one, there are pharmaceuticals already available that can contribute to weight loss by speeding up the metabolism. So this is something external. It's not helping in the context. People with usually low levels of leptin in their blood tend to have a high percentage of body fat. So this is actually supporting the answer, right? Mm. The mice that do not naturally produce leptin were from a specially bred strain of mice. Okay. Mice whose bodies did not produce leptin also lost some of their body fat when given leptin injections. I think I have made my choice right. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah, 678. Suncorp, a new corporation with limited funds, has been clearing large sections of the tropical Amazon forest for cattle ranching. The practice continues even though greater profits can be made from tapping, which does not destroy the forest, than from cattle ranching, which does destroy the forest. Okay, So it is said that this company, this new corporation, has been clearing large sections of tropical Amazon forest for cattle ranching. Okay, which one of the following is true? Helps to explain why Suncorp has been pursuing the less profitable of the two economic activities mentioned above. So why are they clearing the forest? Why are they thinking that clearing the forest will be much better than this tapping of rubber? The reasons: the soil of the Amazon forest is very rich in nutrients and that are important in the development of grazing lands. Okay, this can be cattle ranching operations that are located in tropical climates are more profitable than cattle ranching operations that are located in cold weather climates. Okay, Suncorp, uh, the tropical. Okay, so this is actually in tropical Amazon forest. Here it is said cattle ranching operations that are located in tropical climates are more profitable than cattle ranching operations that are located in cold weather climates. So this can be, but we don't want any comparison for the things that are located in cold climates. Okay, in certain districts, profits made from cattle ranching are more heavily taxed than profit made from any other animal. So this is straightforward. No. Some of the cattle that are raised on land cleared in Amazon are killed by wildcats. So this is also against a statement. The amount of money required to begin a rubber tapping operation is twice as high as the amount needed to begin a cattle ranch. This can also be the answer. Okay. Cattle ranching operations. This one also not the answer because we don't want any comparison with cold weather climates. So our options are between A and E. The soil of the Amazon forest is very rich in nutrients that are important in the development of grazing lands. Mm. Okay, I think I will go with option E because it straightforward gives us the answer. Okay, the answer being money required, and they have also told they are with limited funds, so they will go for this one. Okay, 679. Archaeologists use technology to analyze ancient sites. It is likely that technology will advance considerably in the near future, allowing archaeologists to gather more information than is currently possible. If they study certain sites now, they risk contaminating or compromising them for future studies. Therefore, in order to maximize the potential for gathering knowledge in the long run, a team of archaeologists plans to delay the examination of a newly excavated site. Okay, which one of the following would be most useful to investigate for the purpose of evaluating the plan's prospect for achieving its goal? Which one of the following would be most useful to investigate for the purpose of evaluating the plan's prospect? Let me read it again. Archaeologists use technology. Okay, it is likely that it will advance future, allowing us to gather more information. If they study certain sites now, they risk contaminating or compromising them for future studies. Therefore, okay, if they study now, they compromise with future studies. Therefore, in order to maximize the potential for gathering knowledge in the long run, a team of archaeologists plan to delay the examination of a newly excavated site. Which one of the following would be most useful to investigate for the purpose of evaluating the plan's prospect for achieving its goal? Okay, whether any of the contents of the site will significantly deteriorate before the anticipated technology is available. Okay, whether there will continue to be improvements on the relevant technology, whether the team can study a site other than the newly excavated site for the time being, whether the site was inhabited by a very ancient culture, whether the anticipated technology will damage objects under study. Okay, which one of the following would be most useful to investigate for the purpose of evaluating the plan's prospect for achieving its goal? Mm. So the plan is to delay the examination of the newly excavated site. And why is it delayed? In order to maximize the potential for gathering knowledge the long run. Okay. Which one will of this will help the most? Mm. Whether any of the contents of the site will significantly deteriorate before the anticipated technology is available. So this is a possible answer, because if there is a deterioration of the content, so the technology will have no effect, right? Because it's already deteriorated. Okay, number two, whether there will continue to be improvements on the relevant technology. No, we are not interested whether it will whether there will be improvement. Whether the team can study a site other than the new excavated site for the time being. Whether the site was inhabited by a very ancient culture, whether the anticipated technology will damage the objects under study. So number E, if the anticipated technology damage under study, they can study now also. Means they cannot they can opt out of using that technology also. But I think I will go with A. More and more law firms specializing in corporate taxes are paid on a contingency fee basis. Under this arrangement, if a case is won, the firm usually receives more than it would have received if it had paid on the alternate hourly rate basis. If the case is lost, the firm receives nothing. Most firms are likely to make more under the contingency fee arrangement. Which one of the following, if true, would most strengthen the prediction above? So, what is the prediction? Prediction is most firms are likely to make more under the contingency fee arrangement. What is that? Um, on that there are more firms that are specializing in contingency fee basis, under which if a case is on, the firm receives more than it would have received if it had been paid on the alternate hourly rate basis, which was previously practiced. If the case is lost, the firm receives nothing. Okay. So number A, firm that works exclusively under the hourly rate arrangement spend on average fewer hours on case that are won than on cases that are lost. The prediction above, firms that works exclusively under hourly rates spend fewer hours on cases that are won than on cases that are lost. Okay, if the case are lost, okay, they get nothing, but they are spending more time. Okay. Some litigation can last for years before any decision is reached, and even then the decision may be appealed. Firms under the contingency fee arrangement still pay their employees on an hourly basis. So these all are not strengthening. So this is not strengthening, this is not strengthening. Since the majority of firms specialize in certain kinds of cases, they are able to assess accurately their chances of winning each potential case. can be firms working under the contingency fee arrangement take in fewer cases per year than the firms working under the hourly rate arrangement. So this is also not helping. So between D and A, firms that work exclusively under the hourly rate um, on average fewer hours on cases that are on than on cases that are lost. So if fewer number of years the hours are the cases that are on mm, 5 hours is spent and it is 10 hours. So this is actually going against, correct? Because they can spend a lot of time and earn, but in the contingency fee they will earn zero. Let's move to D. D is suggesting since the majority of firms, especially in certain kind of cases, they are able to assess accurately the chances of winning each potential case. Okay, I will go with D. $681. Pretzel vendor. The new license fee for operating a pretzel stand outside the art museum is prohibitively expensive. Okay. Judging typical prices, I would need to sell an average of 25 pretzels per hour to break even. At my stand outside City Hall with about as many passers-by as the art museum. Okay, this is art museum and this is City Hall. Two places here. I average only 15 per hour. So I could not break even running a stand outside art museum, much less turn a profit. Which one of the following is true? More seriously, which is the pretzel vendor's argument? So his argument is that at my stand outside City Hall with about as many passers-by as the art museum, I average only 15 per hour. So I could not break even running a stand outside art museum, much less turn a profit. Okay, so he cannot turn a profit. So I have to see an argument which helps him to get the profit. Okay, the pretzel vendor does not sell anything other than pretzels. Okay, so this is not helping. People who visit the art museum are more likely to buy pretzel than the people who go to the city hall. Okay, this can be a license fee for operating a pretzel stand outside city hall will not increase. Oh, and this is actually supporting him, not weakening. People who buy pretzels at pretzel stand are more likely to do so during the lunch hour than another time. This is out of context. A city will grant more license for pretzel stand outside the art museum than the number it grants for stand outside the city hall. So this will increase competition, right? The city will grant more license for pretzel stand outside the art museum. So I will go with B. People who visit the art museum are more likely to buy pretzel than people who go to city hall. Now, completed five. Excuse me. I've completed 5 questions. Let me just wait. Yeah, just let me jot down the answers. 677, 678, 679, 681. Okay. From 677, I have A, E, A, D, A, E, A, D, A, E, A, D, A, E, A, D, and the final one, fixed one, I've given B. B. Now let's A, E, A, D, B. Let me check the answers. Okay. A, E, A, D, B. I think A. Wait, correct. A, A, D, B. All are correct. Ain't it? A, E, A, D, B. A, E, A, D, B. So I'm going in the right direction. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today. Uh, I have to better the timing. I have to do it more quicker than I did today. Okay. So next 5 I will do later.